Good evening, beautiful friends. It's Jayashrii with the Finding Freedom podcast, coming to you from a beautiful, snowy evening. I hope that you are doing very well, and let's jump right into the topic for this week's podcast. A wonderful soul asks, how do I perform my daily duty and be myself? Thank you for this extraordinary question. It's definitely the case that we are conditioned to believe that in order to do our duty, we're most likely sacrificing our happiness. In order to be ourselves, we are necessarily going to disappoint others. So it's as if we can't win. We're conditioned to believe that life is hard, that it's difficult, that we are inherently wrong and not good enough as we are. And these are just a few of the lies. And the most important thing is part of this question is, how do I perform my daily duty and be myself? So the real question here is, what is the self? And it's always coming back to self-realization. So from a place of wearing our masks, our conditioned beliefs and assumptions and memories and thoughts and labels and roles, from this place, everything becomes very convoluted and we're separated from our true nature. And it's nearly impossible to perform our daily duty, let alone do it with joy and ease. So the way that this comes together is that in self-realization, we learn who we are beyond all that layer and by layer and layer on top of layer that we've been conditioned to value. And all of this falls away as we realize that we are the infinite. We are that which has never been born and never dies. We are the present moment. We are presence. And when we are rooted in our true nature, in presence, which is perfect and complete and whole and divine, it's from that place that our daily duty is a joy and an honor, a sacred act of gratitude, of life living through us, because we don't have a life, we are life. And it's a surrender to the divine. And so we're truly being ourselves when we're in a surrender to the divine, a letting go of all that we are not, a letting go of everything that we've been taught to value that actually keeps us from knowing the magic of our true nature. Meditation is a crucial piece to this puzzle. It's the last and final attachment, if you will, that we let go of, and our life becomes meditation. I personally find it to be the most important aspect of my life. And even, as I've mentioned a few times, I meditate an hour in the morning, at least an hour. I'll at least meditate a half an hour in the morning and a half an hour in the evening. And when I do meditate even longer for an hour in the morning, it's truly as if something else is there. It's a complete surrender, and life lives me. And there are no decisions, and it's a pure place of contentment, and everything gets done, but it's not as in a to-do list. It's as in all of the gifts of how to participate in this game of life, knowing that it is a game, not taking it seriously, knowing that the essence of everything is the same, but it appears in many forms and names. The grain of sand contains the secrets of the entire universe. And it is in this simplicity of each moment, actually being here for it, knowing that we are in a dance with the divine. In fact, we are the divine experiencing itself through us. It's that letting go that we experience when we dance and we lose ourselves. That letting go that we experience when we sing, when we create art. We lose ourselves, and the magic of life creates, and we are lost in the rhythm beyond time and space. That is what it means to be ourselves. As soon as the mind comes in, as soon as thought comes in, which is always past and future, which is always suffering, we are unable to perform our daily duty. When we lose ourselves in presence, it means that we're very completely focused on whatever it is that is at hand in the moment. And then it's not what, but how. In presence, we find perfection, grace, gratitude, peace. So I hope that this is helpful. Please let me know what your questions are. Maybe if there are particular challenges or experiences or anything at all that you would like to share, please add in the comments below. And if there is a topic or a question that you'd like to have addressed in a future podcast, don't forget to leave that as well. Give this a thumbs up, share it with a friend, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you're on YouTube. And as always, I send you love, light, and presence. Namaskar.